to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the woods. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some guys think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead, oh how I need someone to watch over me.
I want to first tell everybody I am delighted to be standing here today under these conditions. You may not know this, but performing wedding vows for people that you love can be extremely difficult because your heart gets a bit in the way. So if I get maybe cry a little bit, I think many hoped that action would lead to national acceptance. 4 years later, he did it again, and again we hoped. Finally, 7 years later, those hopes have been rewarded with a federal law that has brought us here to this very spot today. These two men have been bound to each other for 25 years, and today they can finally celebrate their commitment in a legal ceremony of marriage. I am delighted to have been given the honor to tie that knot into a beautiful and permanent bow. While writing these vows, I couldn't help but be struck by the contrast of this ceremony and the law that made it possible. Today we will strengthen the knot that they tie, based on a law that unraveled a structure that has stood firm for hundreds of years. Something had to break in order to be binding. You have to love the symmetry. John and David, you have already discovered those things about each other that most newly marrieds have to learn. I can't fall back on the language of vows that would suit so many marriage ceremonies. So I'm going to borrow a line or two from the Supreme Court. No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than they once were. John and David met and fell in love and began their life together at a time when many of us here today had yet to meet them. They maintained a committed relationship, far longer than many, and they did so without the so-called traditional vows of marriage. These two men, in their love for each other, strove to build a life in each other's company and to set their steps in a forward direction for the whole of their lives. Many traditional couples could learn a good deal from these two. The contract of marriage is the most solemn you will ever undertake and is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more important than those you are about to pledge. and do you choose David as the person with whom you will share your life in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of him and trusting what you do not yet know?
I do.
David, do you offer yourself wholly and joyfully, and do you choose John as the person with whom you will share your life in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of him and trusting what you do not know yet?
I do.
Can we have the rings, please?
Thank you, Elijah. I'd like to go first.
Please. And place it on David's finger. John, as you place the ring on David's finger, repeat after me. May this ring forever be to you
May this ring forever be to you
the symbol of my growing love.
the symbol of my growing love.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I be wed.
David, as you place the ring on John's finger, repeat after me. May this ring forever be to you
May this ring forever be to you
the symbol of my growing love.
the symbol of my growing love.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I be wed.
Might want to turn around and face your ribbon, okay? You like? Love is truly the greatest gift we are married. Yes!
Fantastic.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend,
Thank you so much.
That's my brother Brian watching. You want me to turn
We're
around?
going to do toast now. We want to get everyone out of the heat. We'll
Don
do that
says
in
hi.
the shade.
No, I'm trying to film and include Brian at the same time. Oh, okay. Oh, sitting here. Okay, good. Here, Kirk can take over. Whew.
Congratulations. And you're not too far.
25 years, you're in your lieutenant now.
Is that anniversary?